Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is actually look at my technique on the mount defenses. So you can see I'm on the bottom, and then Master McGill is on top, and I'm going to go through the three defenses from the top, somebody being on the top mount. And so this it was recorded on January 22nd. So this is going to be where I'll be looking at this and saying, okay, what do I need to improve on this? I'm back on the mats. This is my first time on the mats with somebody on top of me after my hip surgery. And so I've strengthened my hips. My legs are feeling good. I've gotten two thumbs up from my doctor, from my PT to start working on this. And I'm using Master McGill. I weigh about 175 pounds. Master McGill, I believe, weighs about 140 pounds, 135 to 40 pounds. And but the bottom line is Master McGill's lighter than me. He's got some jiu-jitsu technique, so he's got great control. He teaches this all the time, so he's helping me really build my technique. So the first thing is where he's going to go for a choke. And what I want to do is I want to do the arm trap. I'm going to hook his foot, and then I'm going to use my hips to do what we call a bump or upa, and then I'm going to roll him and finish in a position where I'm controlling his arm. So I want to look at this technique. Let me go ahead and start this, and we'll look at it, and I'll tell you what I need to improve. Because I already know what it feels like. I'm trapping the foot, arm and foot, and then I grab the arms and right there. So let me stop right there. Okay, before we go to the next one, let me go back and a couple of things I see here. So let me play this. First of all, I start with my hands in a guard position. Let me make sure it's in a guard position here. Okay, he's got me in the choke right there. So the first thing I'm going to do is trap. So what I'm seeing over here already, I want to, instead of trapping the wrist there, I want to take this hand here, that'd be my left hand, and trap the wrist, and take this right hand and put it right behind his elbow. So I want to change the positioning of that. So as I move forward right now, I'm going to look at changing my grip. And also with my foot, next thing I remember feeling it when I was doing it. And I'm already looking, which is great. I'm looking to my shoulder in the direction that I'm going to roll. But the one thing I want to make sure that I do is tuck that foot in deeper. And I'm actually going to slide my right hip to my left hip, something I used to do all the time. But because I'm doing this for the first time after having my hip replacements, I have this level of fear of moving my hip, and it's only in my head, so I have to retrain myself. Again, I'm talking about disrupting patterns. Here's a pattern that I noticed right away that I'm not doing that I did before, so I have to improve on that technique. So I'm going to leave this right now. I'm not going to go forward on the rest of this video because those are the two things I'm really going to work on. I'm going to change my grip, and I'm going to make sure I slide my foot in when I trap the foot and make sure I move that hip. So three things: change the grip of my hands when I trap the arm, and change the positioning of my hip when I trap the foot. Okay, leave it there, and I'll let you guys know how that goes, and I'll do a video in a month from now for this. Okay, talk to you guys next time. Take care.